check.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2.
Nope, not behind.
Nothing.
We're not. I think it's showing up on the.
It's on here. 1, 2.
Which box are you using? Where you guys coming from?
I don't know.
No,
Whatever
it's
you
right
gave
here.
us.
Oh.
Yeah. 1, 2.
So you were getting the music earlier? You're just not getting
I was getting the music, but it doesn't look like you're getting it.
1, 2.
Any right.
Oh, you know what? My bad. Something like that. My bad.
Hey, got on camera.
Here's how it's going down tonight. We have 5 contestants performing, and each contestant will play 2 songs back-to-back with only 1 take. Then, the judges, they're going to chime in at the end of the second song. After each contestant has performed, the judges will then make their decision on who will take home the $3,000 prize. What's up? This is your boy C-Dub, and you are watching the Drummer of the Summer finale. Yes, it's going down tonight. I promise y'all this is going to be dope. And here we are. 140 drummers entered this competition, but only 5 are here tonight to compete for the $3,000 prize here in ATL Studio 806. Let's get it. Drummer of the Summer. Let's go. Who are the judges? Let's talk about it. This first judge, I know y'all seen him on YouTube. He has made a name for himself doing YouTube reaction videos, and the boy can play himself. Took me forever to realize he was the triplet, but here he is today, coming from Chicago, Illinois, the one and only Joshua Crawford. Also joining us today, one of the hottest producers, one of the most sought-after producers in today's time. He has produced for everybody and their mama. Now we're talking Ty Tribbett, James Fortson. He is here from Atlanta, Georgia, right here with us tonight. The one and only, my friend, my bro, David K.D. And last but definitely not least, y'all, I'm sitting here starstruck. I don't even know if I can get through this. He has played for everybody, y'all. When I say everybody, I'm talking Fresh Prince. I'm talking touring with Janet Jackson, y'all. I'm talking being in the band with Arsenio Hall, coming from Philly, Lil Jon Roberts. Okay, now that we know who the judges are, let's check out these contestants.
My name is K.D. I am 23 years old, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I am going to win this competition because I'm coming in playing like if I'm not playing this drum set ever again. I got to give 110% no matter what. Just give it my all, and my all might not be what people are expecting.
What's up, y'all? I'm Ryan Strickland Jr., 24 years old, and I am now officially living in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to win this because for me, it's about family, and to see my daughter tell me I'm gonna win, that's all the energy and everything I need to win this.
My name is Jeremiah Brooks Jr. I'm 24. I'm from Buffalo, New York. For sure, I'm gonna win this competition. The energy I'm gonna bring is that aggressive energy. I've been playing since I was 2, started taking more seriously since I was 16, 17. And my favorite type of music to play, surprisingly, is country music and like electric music, techno, stuff like that, but I normally play gospel. So I'm just glad to be here, glad to be in the competition.
Hi everybody, how are you? My name is Jonathan Fortson. I'm 33 and I am from Hamilton, Alabama. And I'm just here to bring fun energy, great vibes, and just have a great time. Am I gonna win? I don't know, but we'll see, man. So I've been playing for 32 years. I like all types of music. How tough was it to get to the rounds? Dude, it was definitely tough, man. It challenged me. It made me think a lot more as a musician, and it challenged me as a musician. So, yeah, man, it was definitely challenging.
I'm Calvin Otwen Jr. I'm 18. I'm from Clarksdale, Mississippi. I'm bringing all the energy that I can, positive energy. I'm going to win because I'm just being me. I'm expressing myself. I just love to play. Be a great experience on something under my belt. Well, I went through 3 rounds. I necessarily didn't, make the final 5, but, things happen. But I'm just grateful to be here, and I take every advantage of this opportunity.
All right, this first contestant, he came in on the first round of this competition, skipped all the way to the finals, and won $2,000 while on the way. His video got 16,400 views, 1,183 likes, and 83 comments. All the way from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They call him KD, but we're going to call him by his full name, David K.D. Mota.
What y'all think, fellas?
First time hearing this track, C-Dub. So yeah. So I done messed around and judged the drumming and the track, and I was trying to put all this stuff together.
Yes, sir.
The track was crazy. Yeah. My dumb self done hit the wrong button, and literally, maybe a good 45 seconds was just drums.
Oh, I saw you over there.
Right. Yeah, I literally thought it was a break in the track, but yeah, it's been an interesting weekend for me. But yeah, it's in my opinion, like it's a lot of pressure to go first. Like that sets the tone. You gotta go through the technical issues.
Yeah.
I mean, it's when you want to get to that level, this what you got to do.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we don't have. Actually, a lot of times we don't have
time to prep.
Time to practice.
Yeah.
I remember prepping for 2 tours in a week. It's like 80 songs, and you only got this amount of time. Sometimes you don't even got a rehearsal. It depends on the situation. So I think it separates the great and the goods. Like the goods, they'll go through it, but the greats are going to get it done. They're going to sit night countless times and, getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning and going over the music. So, I asked C-Dub, are we critiquing, modest, or are we like really critiquing? Mm-hmm. And, John, I know you can attest to it even more when you at that level, man. Pressure is pressure. When you got 80,000 people in front of you, it's either you going to
do or die.
It's do or die. It's either you gonna feed your family or not. You know what I mean? So preparation. The first song to me was kind of, I can tell he wasn't prepared. He was unsure. He went to his. He kept going to the floor time. That was his thing. And he missed a couple hits on the patterns. I'm a pattern guy, so being a keyboard player and musician, I can tell the pattern of the drummer, and so I can tell he wasn't comfortable with the song, and it comes with it. It's a learning lesson, learning curve, but you gotta put your big boy draws on, man. It's if you want to get to that level, and the MDs and the Adams and the Omars and the music directors that's killing right now. If you want them attention, you gotta hit it, man.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Kyrie too.
Kyrie, yep. Yeah. Kyrie, Derek Cobbs, my homie.
Yeah, I just saw him last night with Usher.
Yeah. So
smashing.
Yeah.
Same thing I felt about KD. The first song, Unsure. He was a little uncomfortable. Just the first guy, shooting today, playing. So technical issues, making sure the mix is right, making sure the click is there.
Yeah,
it's odd meter, so you cannot fake odd meter like you could do on 4/4 or something. Like this stuff is in 6th and it's in 4, it's in 7. Like, so you've really got to know the track to be comfortable and play ideas around it. But I like his ideas when he does.
Yeah,
go
for
there.
sure. Yeah,
comfortability kicked in on the solos.
Yeah,
and definitely like I got a fetish for singing cymbals. Man, like his placement on letting them cymbals sing was perfect.
I gotta use that terminology.
Yeah.
I gotta use it.
You gotta let them cymbals sing.
Yeah.
They all got a voice.
I was gonna say too, there was a lot of spaces where he wasn't doing anything. And I was like, man, you could be doing something, like an idea, even if it's not in the right meter. If he's not playing in the right meter, he still could have made some expressions instead of just nothing at all.
Well, especially on the second song, I felt like it was a jazz part. Even if you aren't familiar with jazz, at least compliment it. The key part, I felt like it could have been a little, it could have been something to compliment it, but it was just hi-hat. And then after the bridge part, it still was just hi-hat.
Right.
So
and
like you saying, like it was just like, okay, well, I feel like you got to, as the drummer, to the basics, you're the heartbeat. So, if we can't feel you, honestly, if that track was playing in, some line arrays, people wouldn't feel the track because the drummer ain't there.
They ain't doing nothing.
You know what I mean? So I feel like, certain parts he was strong and you saw the potential, but also certain parts it was just like, I think he went blank. You know, and sometimes pressure, the cameras,
Yeah.
all that. You know, I get it. You
And
know?
they just got these songs, right? They
Yeah,
got
how
them
long
like
they had these already?
the day before, last night maybe. Or?
Like 2 days ago.
Oh, they
Hey.
got
Now,
they got the song.
I'm gonna be real. They still getting that church offering. Like, they passed the revival test. for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Last
for
minute
sure.
songs, yeah.
I think the biggest thing now is to focus on preparation and
Right.
not skill. If you got the skill,
That's a bar.
you know,
I'm taking that.
focus on the preparation. Your skill gonna speak for itself. Because if you prepared, your skill gonna shine.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if I would have got it 2 days ago, no social
day.
media,
All day
no
listening to
nothing.
the
If
track.
I want this prize and I want people to call me, it's like, okay, I'm all day. Okay, let me learn section by section A, section B, section C, section A, section B, section C, section C, section A, section B, just so I can get familiar with the song. So, you know, just shout out to all the drummers.
Shout out to Scale Junkie. You can learn that with that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all ready for the second drummer?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
I'm ready. You know.
I'm excited to hear what he's gonna do next.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm excited for the creativity and the possibility.
All right, next we have Jeremiah Brooks. He's been one of the crowd favorites. Y'all love this video. 30,900 views, y'all. 2,772 likes, 190 comments. He's here to take the gold medal, y'all. From Buffalo, New York, the one and only Jeremiah Brooks.
saying, D-Lo?
I mean, I cussed afterwards. So. I don't know if they got it on the tape, but they don't. Shit.
It's hot in here. It got hot in here all of a sudden.
I think he took a couple shots before he played. Dog.
Definitely took some Henny.
I think he was on that hen dog.
He was on that Henny,
I
bro.
think he was on
They
that.
spiked that sparkling water.
Yo,
goodness.
that's what we were talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He was prepared.
He was prepared. And his energy and his power.
yeah. That
Power on the
Absolutely.
drums.
Yeah.
choosing to hit most of those hits with that kick and snare added too much power to that.
Yeah, he had a lot of power.
Yeah.
Yo, I really felt like I was at Six Flags.
Yeah,
I was on a roller coaster. Like,
it definitely was a roller coaster.
oh,
I think if I had to add a little bit of, critiqueness in there, the first song, I felt like he came in too hard. Pause.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they gonna edit that out, but
we keeping the pauses.
hey, the ratings gonna go up. Now.
C-Dub like, nope, I'm keeping everything.
All right, but I feel like he came. He the intro of the song, he came right in to let us know he could play, which is fine. But I think it was a little too much in the beginning, and so when I'm thinking of drummers, I tell drummers all the time, think as a producer as well. The song is like 7 minutes long. If you chopping the whole 7 minutes, you're gonna tire yourself out.
You don't have nowhere to go.
You ain't got nowhere to grow.
Yeah.
So his bag is deep, but I think for the listeners, I think if he would have just gradually got us there,
Tease us a little bit.
teaser,
Pause.
come in, do this, and then when it came down to like the soloing section, because I could tell now listening to the tracks where there's a part where it's just for you.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep. It's with that. Yeah.
I could tell it's just for you. That's when you
Go for blood.
you go Avengers mode. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, man,
Yeah. And I didn't hear yet. I hope maybe soon.
Yeah.
But not too many accents on that solo part with the keys.
yes, sir.
So yeah.
Yes, sir.
He was catching
killed
all
it.
of them.
Yeah.
Like he finished a lot with his right hand. Pause. But he favored that.
He
right.
did.
Like that whole right side.
I did dissect his trick though. We are going viral.
It's a pause kind of day. Hashtag pause today.
I could tell when he's downloading and thinking, he stayed on the ride for a long time. And so typically that's when we're trying to reset and trying to think about our next move. And sometimes it could be too telegraphed. He stayed on there for about a good 2-3 minutes. He just stayed on the ride and did his thing. And I'm like, okay, I get what you're doing, but switch it up a little bit, and it's not just playing, but it's showmanship too. Like I know it's only a few people here, but you got to play like I need smiles. And he did it later on. He started smiling. That's when I was like, okay, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
But bro, he's under pressure.
hey, man.
He's trying to. This is one take of a crazy behind arrangement. Like all kind of stuff's going through your head when you're doing that, man.
He signed up.
Yeah. What I really liked from the beginning was the way his patterns with the bass player. He was playing the patterns with the bass player. Like that was crazy. I mean, he still had the 4 on the floor thing going on, but then he switched up and started moving with the slap bass part. I also liked how he set up the sections.
Yes.
This transition.
A,
Yeah, he
B, C.
transitioned to those top
Yes.
signatures.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And
love that.
This coming from a legend, y'all. This coming from a legend, so y'all.
Did y'all see what that thing he did on the floor time?
Oh, now listen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I would have got up if I could have, throw this piece.
I'm telling you, that's why I was on my seat like this. I was
You
like,
know,
whoa. 'cause
that's when he
It was
start-
almost like he was
yeah.
on a whirlwind.
His bag is deep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's definitely
How
got
old
a
is
deep
he?
bag.
Yeah.
He got a deep.
How old is he?
24.
4?
Golly,
Yeah, he sound like a grown man, yo.
Yeah.
He sound like an old, seasoned
Definitely.
musician.
I
you
like
know?
his preparation of making sure he hears the click, making sure wherever the P16, wherever the track was, and understanding like, nah, I need this click. Or turn that click off.
D-Lo, he didn't use the click.
Oh, he didn't use click.
He didn't use the click on that track.
Ooh.
He told us to turn it off before he started.
Wow.
So he was strictly going on the track.
Feeling. He went off of feeling.
Yep.
That's confidence.
That's confidence, man. That's an A+ in mine.
Yeah,
Hey, I got to give him a hand clap for that. It's been a lot of cases where, I know we was talking about it off camera, but it's been lots of cases where Pro Tools or Ableton has crashed, and you can't crash with it. You know, you got to keep going. You know, especially
they say don't say that. Don't hex us. That's all we need today for that to happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you have had experiences.
Oh my God!
man.
In front of thousands, no click. Oh my God! Like my pack went out. I remember one particular time with Janet. The pack went out completely, and I just had to keep playing the beat. My tech came and started hitting the seat.
Wow.
For the time. So I'm just hearing him hitting my back of the seat. I'm just boop, cop, boop, cop. I couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
But I just had to
especially in
keep
those
playing.
domes, those arenas, the sound is so large.
It's so
you
far
can't
away.
you gotta be really on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you know, shout out to Jeremiah, man, for real, man, for holding that down. That's commendable. That's the stuff that producers, MDs, and like if John was on a whoever gig, he don't play for everybody. I can't even name everybody, but looking for subs. When you got somebody to sub, can you handle the things that'll go left?
Right.
It ain't. We don't just be thinking about this. We think about if your pack go dead, if you ain't got no sound check, or if your snare pop, like those certain things, we think about. So for him to do that, that's an A+.
Yeah, shouts out to C-Dub and these
C-Dub,
tracks, man.
I'm
God,
telling you.
dog.
These tracks is really
Fire, bro. Fire.
That bald-headed man was in his drawers, bro, when he did that.
Literally, it's like doing it in his underwear.
I'm talking about
He was
late
in
night,
a
2 o'clock in the morning.
P-Funk diaper type jump.
Glass of wine on the side.
No, glass of Henny, bro.
Henny, yeah. All right, so that was great. Jeremiah was great, and we looking forward to the next. It's getting spicy, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's get it.
His videos on my page have a total of 12,175 views, 639 likes, and 78 comments. He's coming from Hamilton, Alabama, Jonathan Fortson.
starting to get hard. Pause. This is terrible.
Josh,
Listen,
This is terrible.
you on a roll.
They're going off. now.
this set. You got grown men, you got boys, and you have grown men. That was a grown man. That was a grown ass man.
There you go.
I mean,
Say it
listen.
how you feel it.
You can tell he's seasoned. The one thing I seen that the other I didn't see yet was dynamics. His swelling, his, even his ghost notes. It started off at velocity
Right.
40, and then it got to 125, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like those type of things matter, and he made the track feel like a song. It wasn't like it was just shedding, and it just when he came out, he stayed on the snare, and I was like, that's the first time a drummer did that, Then each section was different. Then it was a pause. He made it feel like I can actually go on iTunes and buy this record, and it actually made the other sounds come out, man. So
You saw the showmanship when he was doing the technique on the snare.
Ooh, one hand roll. The Dennis, and he has a Dennis Chambers snare up there, by the way. Shouts out to Dennis Chambers. And he did the Dennis one hand roll.
how difficult is that coming from a drummer?
I mean, you can get it. It's not
Yeah,
that difficult.
You
but
gotta find. You gotta
In real
find-
time, though, come on.
In real time.
Real time.
You just gotta find the
it's
sweet spot.
Yeah, it's a sweet spot.
There's no pause.
Because
for
you're
that.
balancing.
That's just that's what
That
it is.
like
Yeah.
That's what she said. Oh! But I mean, you're balancing the stick on the top of the rim, and you're rolling it between the head and the rim.
in real time in front of people, that's kind of
And
like
it was strong.
Yeah, it was very strong.
strong.
Like I didn't notice it until you tapped me. And I was
Right,
like,
'cause
what?
you was on
I
your
was like,
phone.
I was
I'm like,
I
hey,
was watching, I was writing notes, and I'm thinking he just still here with the two hand, and he got the one hand.
Not to mention his foot is as fast as a crackhead in Chicago.
That one was headed to Harold's, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got.
That wasn't his pedal either.
Wow, man.
He got strong footwork.
Then to see his ears come out, and there's no audio out here.
Yo,
You caught that. Like so,
I didn't catch it till the end.
I'm looking. I'm like, wait a minute. Both his ears hanging down, and he's actually on the click for at least 45 seconds.
He was playing in this room without any music.
No music.
at all. His in-ears fell out. It's the last 40 seconds
By 40 seconds.
of the first song.
And
nailed
literally
it.
it ended when the track ended.
He nailed it like he could hear.
I don't know if that's witchcraft. I don't know.
that's that inner metronome.
I don't know if he really studied or my boy is dabbling in something else. 'Cause I don't know how he heard that.
But that's how much he knew the song, though.
See, preparation, man.
And he didn't slow down or speed up, so that's why he was still on the track,
Man.
even though he didn't hear it. So that's crazy.
And I'm getting a little confused again. So which track was the short notice one? The first one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one the ears came out of.
Yeah,
His ears came out.
he was prepared.
He was very preparation, man.
Yep.
And he made us feel like we were there with his facial expressions.
We were there. We were here.
We were
Yeah,
there.
I mean we are here, but I'm saying like
I got you.
for the
Yeah.
audience out there.
He'll make you feel
It
like you were there.
Yeah.
Please keep that in. Don't edit that out. See though.
One thing I will say on the negative side.
Yeah.
We got to, we propping
yeah,
him up.
yeah, for sure.
But one side that I saw, the licks were a little repetitive.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
It was a lot of repetition of the same.
Yeah,
or
You gotta give
which
me
I
that.
love that 5/4 thing, but I like to hear more ideas too.
I would like to hear more of that as well. In the stick play,
That's just one
Yeah, look,
of the left side.
he was prepared. I mean, I don't really, and he brought his snare. I think what's important with drummers is that a lot of drummers nowadays don't cater to their sound.
The snare is a big part
It's
of your sound.
like, no, you ain't a keyboard player. No, you're not a bass player. No, you're not a guitar player. So a lot of drummers just come in and just play, and it's like, no, man, tune it to what you do. Bring your snare, tune the,
Even if it's not your snare, know how to get your
yeah,
sound out
get
of
your
any snare.
sound, man. And I heard his sound, so kudos to Jonathan, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he played one of his dreads loose.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. I think he do witchcraft. He might be a little on that other side. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know, man. Jonathan and Jeremy. Jeremiah?
Woo, yeah, Jeremiah.
Yeah,
It's getting.
it's getting tight.
Have you ever
Pause.
ate
Yeah,
Thai
it's tough.
food?
Yeah.
And you ate.
Where's this going?
Seasoned.
And it is-
Going seasoned.
Josh, you know.
All right, y'all ready for the next one?
Let's get it.
All right, so this next contestant, y'all, he shows no fear. He's not scared of nobody. He's here to take the money, and that's all right with me. His video views have reached over 30,000, 30,036 to be exact, 2,274 likes, 174 comments. He's coming straight here from Atlanta, Georgia, Ryan Strickland.
Yeah, man. That
Yeah.
little dude is strong, man.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
strong.
the power was definitely there.
He remind me of, in a sense, of Rex. Rex Hard. I was doing Mary J. Blige with Rex for a little bit, and Rex is when he hit the snare, he hit the snare.
Right.
he hit
come
it
from here.
Yes. I think he played it safe, too safe. He's a great drummer.
I agree.
Like this whole competition just built it up for me to really like. I'm curious to hear how that second song goes.
Yeah.
And the switch. Is definitely yeah.
Like I know it's some in his bag. This is the time, like you said, competition. Like this ain't church service. This ain't, we playing at the top 40 spot. Like this.
Nah, you gotta go for it.
Yeah. So I felt like he was a little too safe.
Yeah, I wanted more from him, and I know he can do it.
I know he can.
But he was definitely trying to play.
Yeah, he was trying to be
safe.
Yeah. There are
That's
certain
fine.
drummers like that. You got the people who shedders, and the people who play arenas, and the people who play church, and the people who play top 40.
Right.
I think you got to figure out what you want. Because when you come in these atmospheres, there's no holding back.
Right. Second song, that was a new one for us because we've heard him sing too.
More of a ballad.
And it's more backbeat involved,
Yeah.
so he was digging in.
Yeah, he was.
If I ever got in a fight, I would want him next to me.
Yeah, he was hitting hard.
He was hitting hard, bro.
He was definitely
that
hitting
bass
hard.
drum was going. Boop.
That's Chicago too. Chicago.
He from Chicago?
No.
Where you from?
He came from Florida.
Florida. No, he's not from Florida though.
No, but he's here now.
Oh yeah, he's here now. Yeah, I know.
He play like a Chicago drummer. though.
That's what I'm saying. He played like he up north with them boys. So I feel like he could have gave him some. Yeah, I know.
How old is he?
Maybe 25.
He's young. Yeah. So there's gonna be a lot of growth there for him.
Definitely. Now I probably put him in a service or something. He'll probably take me.
Oh yeah. He killing that aim.
Yeah. He gonna 157 me all day. 157. Might be 160. But shout out to Ryan, man.
Yeah,
Great job. He's a
shout
great
out to
drummer.
Ryan.
I just expected more.
Yeah, especially after what we've heard already too. Like
I'm
the
on a high
bar
right now,
the
dog.
bar is high.
It's like I done sniffed them.
What?
I'm just playing.
You gonna keep that 2-seat up? He keeping everything.
He's keeping it all.
Hey,
He ain't mean that. He's
John,
joking.
reaction is priceless.
What?
I didn't offer none. You act like I offered it to you.
Y'all, he's not serious now.
I'm
in here
playing.
joking.
Please do not do drugs. I don't do drugs.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say no, dog. But I feel you though.
The bar's been high. With Jeremiah and my man. What was his name? Jonathan.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take it to the last one. Let's see what Calvin does.
Come on,
Calvin
Rogers.
No, close. He's a Calvin and a junior. So
he play like Calvin.
Now, if he come in here thirsty
you
and
see.
playing like he on Thirsty album,
Look here, the young boys are trying to take off heads.
yeah, I see.
So let's see, because
We ain't got no 8-inch though.
Calvin's the youngest one right out of all of them, right?
Oh, he 18.
Oh, he coming for somebody's
Yeah.
head. Get ready.
Yeah, we need to see. Come on, Calvin.
Let's go. He's not going to hold back.
All right, this is our final contestant. This dude right here. We're talking 58,774 views, 4,508 likes, 350 comments, y'all. I don't have to say who he is because y'all already know who I'm talking about. Coming from Clarksdale, Mississippi, let's bring out Calvin Otwen.
What you think, man?
Man, I like his transitions. I like the ideas that he was playing around in the segments.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tom heavy.
Every time.
And that one section of me and you was like, He
was playing the bass pattern.
He was playing
with the bass pattern.
Yeah. And those, I mean, the big
Yeah.
Like he was Tom, like, you know, like soundtrack sounding stuff, you know?
Yeah. He was paying attention to certain things that 18-year-olds don't pay attention to.
Right.
Yeah, and he was paying attention to those small details. And he clean too.
He clean.
Yes, real clean.
He clean. He clean. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
The spacing was good too. He didn't like panic and jump into chops.
Right.
So yeah.
But when it was time to take off, he took off.
Man.
Hey,
that
He
drum
said,
solo, I was like,
right.
I think he's the first one that chopped the whole drum solo
With no break.
And I mean, like he utilized the whole drum set.
It was fluent.
Yeah.
And he hit those accents on the keys.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
So,
He gets it. He gets
No, he
it
get
early.
it. I like him.
I like him too, bro.
I like him.
Second song was stronger to me than the first.
Oh, yeah,
one.
for sure.
First song, I was like, okay, maybe he was getting comfortable
Yeah.
or whatever. But that second song, he just took off, man.
I think if he don't pay attention to us and what's in front of him, and pay more attention to, because I noticed he kept looking at the screen. He was paying attention a lot to where
What
he
was going on around
what was
him.
going on, and then the screen trying to figure out where he was.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, okay, let me feel the track and let me play the music. I think that was one of the downfalls.
But younger cats be thinking a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, he could
have been thinking about what he about to eat after he leaves.
Yeah, he sure could have.
I think the thinking came with the 4 on the floor.
Yeah.
That came up a lot.
Yeah,
So like,
it did.
that's the thinking period right there.
Yeah, that 4 on the floor.
Yep.
That period right there.
I'm
We know
guilty.
what you think about. You trying to figure out what you gonna play on today. So.
Yeah.
He was trying to figure out if we were wild or not. And I think that's a young attribute, because when I was young, I was doing that a lot.
Looking for the validation.
Oh, who? You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, I'm over here making all kind of noise. I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to figure out, you know what I mean? Like, dang, was that chorus sweet? Or was it not sweet?
you keyboard players.
Yeah, we trying to figure out. We reading the rules, you know what I mean? So
I'm so
I
sweet.
see C-Dub looking at the corner eye.
Right. Like, what? Man, he ain't calling me back next time.
But I really, what's his name?
Calvin.
Calvin.
Oh, Calvin. I really like him.
I like him too.
I like him, like, for sure. Like, I'm going to keep up with him. Like, I think in the next year or two, he going to be like, if he get around the right, he might be one of those people, he's the big fish in where he's at.
Yeah, he need to be around some big dogs.
If he get in the big dog, if he get in the ocean, he going to be a problem.
He gonna be a problem.
He going to be a problem.
Yep.
I like him, though.
I like him too.
What's up? This is your boy C-Dub, the executive producer of the drummer of the summer finale that you are watching right now. And I know y'all thought y'all was going to get away and find out who was going to win this $3,000 prize without finding out about my products. But it ain't happening. Somebody got to pay these bills. And unfortunately, it's me. So yeah, I own a portfolio of businesses, mainly mobile apps. So I do Android and iOS apps. And I want you to check them out, especially if you're a musician. This stuff is for you. Loops by C-Dub. All right, so for those of you ever been in church and you heard that thing that starts before every single song, because everybody's using this now, right? That chicka chicka ta ta ta, and the band comes in playing. Right, that's Loops by C-Dub, okay? Everybody has this app, y'all. Check it out. I've created drum loops that go specifically with the songs that you are playing every single Sunday. So you don't have to make drum loops anymore. They're already in here, already ready for you. And you can just create your playlist. Let's say you're doing, 3 songs on Sunday and Everlasting God is one of them. You just cue it up. Boom. Yeah, I know y'all heard that loop earlier. It's that simple. Create your playlist. Over 3,000 loops on this app that you can choose from. You don't have to make them. Loops by C-Dub. Up next, Hoop Triggers Plus. So let's say that you're a pastor. You don't have any musicians in your church. Can't find anybody. Maybe you live in an area where there just aren't any musicians. You start preaching, Nobody's there to back you up. What are you gonna do? You're gonna grab this app, or you can get somebody else to do it for you. And what happens? And the Lord said, you need to get this app because it'll bless you. Yeah. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. And let's say you get really rowdy and you want that full band to come in. Yeah. Just keep tapping the button. You just tap it. It's that simple, y'all. Oh, y'all didn't know you could do that? Woo! I felt something on that one, y'all. I felt something. Hey! All right, we got to move on. All right, this next app is for every single musician. I don't care if you're a beginner. I don't care if you are a paid professional. It does not matter. You know why? Because everybody needs to practice their scales. It's the one thing that we all have to do, but you just don't want to do it because it's so freaking boring, man. But it doesn't matter. I created something for that. It's called Scale Junkie. This app right here has revolutionized the way we play our scales. Notice I said play because I don't even practice them anymore. Now I'm playing them. Check it out. I created music to go along with the scale that you're playing. Many different types of scales. So you don't have to use that boring metronome. Y'all know that click, 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 click. No, we ain't doing that no more. Now, if you want to practice your major scale, this is what you do. You download the Scale Junkie app. You press play on the major scale too, and this is what you get. Now you're actually playing your scales instead of practicing them, which makes a world of difference. Trust me, Scale Junkie, all of these apps have a free 14-day trial. But guess what? I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. I know y'all tired of me, and I'm going to let y'all go, but I think y'all going to really like this one, especially if you are a musician. If you have never heard of my What's Your Take podcast, musicians, you got to get on this. What happens is I send out a track to the social media world. It may have just a loop, maybe some keys in it. And so I asked everyone, send me what you think should be on this track, whether it's bass, guitar, piano, aux, drums, and people from all over the world, they participate. They send in their tracks, but guess what? Nobody knows what the other person played. So I will get 50 takes of just people playing whatever they think should go on this track, and then I go live and I piece together the best takes that mesh together to create the ultimate track at the end of every single episode. And man, when I tell you that every single episode is fire, every single track comes out crazy. Matter of fact, the first track that each drummer played tonight was a What's Your Take track. That's a track that we created by everybody just sending in what they thought should be on the track, and I pieced together, and we had it all edited down, and that's what we came up with. So, What's Your Take? You need to be on it. It's a place to learn, it's a place to grow, and it's also what's birthing my newest venture, the C-Dub Talent Management Agency. Yes. Oh yeah, we're gonna put you on, y'all. We're gonna put you on. But you gotta come through the What's Your Take platform. It's going down. We're about to get back to the judges. I know y'all excited about that. We're gonna talk more about that later. Let's get back to the judges, find out who is gonna be the drummer of the summer 2024. Let's go. Fellas, how we doing? Might not be doing that good after this. No, but y'all fought your way to the top. I'm really proud of y'all. 140 drummers, y'all. 3 rounds online. You made it to the top 5, to the finale, and now it's time for the moment of truth. Are y'all ready for this? All right. Calvin, you're an amazing drummer. You fought your way to the top, even when it seemed like you weren't going to get to the top. Your fans, they're out there. I say it all the time. I'm going to say it again. They hung me up, man. They crucified me. And, you know, the judges really love you. They really did. They really love you. They spoke very highly of you. They compare you to some very top drummers out there, man. And they're really eager to see what you do in the next 2 years. But unfortunately, that's in 2 years. That ain't now. I'm about to send you home packing, bro. But great job, man. KD, You came in, man. I know you had some technical issues there, but you fought your way through the tracks. Still amazing. And this guy right here, y'all, he skipped from the first round all the way to the finale. Bagged that $2,000, man. But unfortunately, you're going to be bagging the 5. I'm about to send you home packing, bro. Ryan, awesome work, awesome job. You did your thing. You heard what the judges have to say. I think from me and from the judges, we know there's more there than what you gave us today. This is Drummer of the Summer, and you're a drummer. Might be the winter, might be the fall, might be the spring. But unfortunately, it's not this summer. Got to send you home packing. Jonathan, your performance was pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing, I must say. You did some amazing things. You went some amazing routes. Your technique, your style is like nobody else's. Jeremiah, man, you a smash from day one. Even from the first round, I had you at my top 5. I saw something in you then, saw something in you in the second round, the third round, and the judges definitely saw something in you. It's not too much bad that I can say. It's just the fact that only one person can win. It's only one. I'm sorry. It's not gonna be you today, man. Gotta send you home packing, bro. Sorry about that. Jonathan, you are the drummer of the summer 2024. You got it, man. You own it. It's yours. You hold the title. Let's give it up for Jonathan Fortson. How does it feel, man? Tell me, how does it feel? Drummer of the Summer 2024, man.
Man, I'm at a loss for words right now. I can't even begin to explain like the emotions that I am feeling right now. Like I didn't even expect to make it past the first round. Like I was like, yo, just enter the competition, have fun, do what you do, you know, and the rest is history, man. But man, I got to give shouts out to all these incredible drummers. They have now become my brothers, and like I'm proud to call them my brothers, man. Every last one of y'all mean the world to me, man. For real. But man, this is overwhelming, man. This is overwhelming.
Congratulations, man. Well, all right, y'all, that's a wrap. Drummer of the Summer 2024. We have our winner, Jonathan Fortson. Hey, y'all, that's it. I'm getting out of here. Go download the What's Your Take album. It's on Apple. It's everywhere. Wherever you want to go, it's there. Just go download it. And remember, if it's not the C-Dub brand, hey, y'all know what it is. It's not the C-Dub brand.